What's going on, guys? Terry David here, and you're watching Season 2 of Infinite Dimensions, the show about all things dimensional. Today, we're going to take a closer look at the 8th dimension, which we all know is bones. But what are bones? Where do they come from? How many bones are there? Why does it start with the letter B? All these questions are going to require us to dig deep. 6 feet deep. To learn more about the 8th dimension, I knew there was only one man I could talk to. Dr. Gary Harper, renowned time historian turned infamous criminal after attempting one of the world's largest clock heists. Luckily, he reached out to us for an exclusive one-on-one interview. Hey, I'm looking for Mr. Harper?
Oh my God, Terry! It's me, it's been so long.
Gary, I didn't recognize you.
So I want to start off by apologizing about the location. I'm a little bit of a stint with the law here. So this is you gotta be as secret as possible.
That's no problem, Gary. I just wanted to see if you could give our viewers some insight into the 8th dimension.
The 8th dimension is what's known as a spatial dimension. It's not like the 6th dimension where Salazar lives. So you think of the 3 basic spatial dimensions that everybody's used to. You know, you got the up and down, you got the left and right, and then you got forward and backward. The 8th dimension, well, when we first were looking to discover it, we figured we had to go the one that nobody mentioned, inward. What do we get when we look inward? Bones.
That's very interesting, Gary. Can you just give us a little bit more insight onto bones? What are they? What do they do?
Bones are, figuratively speaking, the bones of the universe. There are many bones in the universe, approximately 8,874,462. The amount of bones in the universe is irrelevant, though, because we know that bones are what bring our universe together. You know, we couldn't exist without bones. Without bones, we would be sacks of muscle, we would be tissue, we would be fat, we would not be able to raise our arms and build the tools that we do today. Time wouldn't exist, because if you look at the hands of a clock, they're actually made of bones.
So it really sounds like bones are one of the most important dimensions we can dig into today. Do you know how we can get some more information for our viewers?
I have a guy that we can talk to. First, you gotta take off your glasses, because he can't see your eyes that way. He needs to see your eyes.
Okay.
And then you gotta say this rhyme. Kairos Jonathon, Kairos Jonathon, Kairos Jonathon.
Here, go get the money, so I go get it. Hate means I do something right, so I'ma let him. Yeah, I'ma let him, yeah, I'ma let him.
Kairos Jonathon?
Yeah?
I'm here to talk to you about the 8th dimension.
Here, go get the money, so I go get it.
Oh yeah, the dimension of mustard, right?
So I'ma let him.
No, bones! That's right. I was there
yeah.
last week. Yeah.
Please, come inside.
No, I've got a better idea. Soy!
Early bird, go get the worm. Worm in the
The 8th dimension? The dimension of bones? Oh, I've been there. I was there last week, looking down the heart of the Valley of Death, and I see him. I see Kyle, the Defecator, the Oblivion, the Bone Master. He looks at me, and he says something in bones. Obviously, I can't understand what he's saying. I don't speak bones. Ah! Bone sword, right to the face. He was looking for my brain, but I don't keep my brain in my skull.
Hold on. Where do you keep your brain?
I would never tell a mere mortal. My brain's made of time. So he lunges at me again. He comes at me with his bone sword. His bone army is starting to get riled up. Too bad, they're no match for me. So these skeleton warlords try to come over and crack my neck. It didn't work. My bones are made out of silicon jelly. My head actually separated from my body. It worked, but it didn't work. It didn't crack my neck. My neck actually separated. So my neck's 10 feet in the air, and my body's on the ground. All these skeleton warlords are coming over trying to fight my body, but my head's in the air. So my head's looking down at my own body. Get his head! But my head's so far up. Now it's like 30 feet in the sky. So my head just keeps going up. It just keeps going up, and it goes up, it goes up, and it goes up. It was getting really large. It was going all the way up, and it hit the stratosphere, and then it popped, and I fell back down to my body, and it lashed on. And so I looked at Kyle, and I said, "It's over, motherfucker." And he said something in bone language, and I said, "Savoy!"
Oh, not again.